with Kobolds, and tonight we're playing Tomb of Annihilation with DM Patrick. Take it away, Patrick.
Thank you. Yes, I am the Dungeon Master, Patrick. We are in the end stages of the Jungles of Chult, and tonight I am joined by...
I am Lorne. I am playing Baka, a Tortle Nature Cleric.
Hi, I'm Walkerbow. I'm Tara. I'm playing Walkerbow, the Tabaxi Arcane Trickster.
Andy playing Thorn, Tabaxi Paladin Warlock.
Hello, my name is Chris. I'm playing Hollis, the Rock and Roll Rock Gnome.
I'm Ian, and I'll be playing Winthrop, a Gloomstalker Ranger, Noble, Lover.
And I'm Stephanie. I'm playing Beatrix Caspian Rutherford. Warrior and Cavalier.
Excellent. And last session, our heroes climbed out of the hidden shrine of Tamao-chan that they had fallen into, and were immediately beset upon by dozens of tribespeople covered in bat markings with bone whistles in their throats. After cutting down waves of them and facing a priestess, Zotsilla, and her giant bats, our party was reunited with their guide Eku and Dave, Winthrop's manservant, who secretly told Winthrop that Eku was not in fact a human. Instead, she was a celestial flying snake who protected him from the bat worshippers. Winthrop has not shared this information with anyone. As this was happening, Baka caught a glimpse of someone with what appeared to be a burlap sack for a head collecting blood from the battlefield and then vanishing. Continuing your trek to Omu to find the Soulmonger, you came across a small glade with two undead beholders wailing incessantly about something. Turns out they'd lost their ogre zombies in the quicksand, which Olo, who's not here tonight, quickly assisted in getting them out by falling into the quicksand himself. Despite taking some solid hits, you dispatched the zombies quickly, only to be faced with a berserk Beatrix, whose cursed axe had her attack Olo mercilessly. Thanks to a museum sack being placed over her head by Walkerbow and a silence spell from Winthrop, you were able to finally calm her down. A remove curse spell from Baka allowed her to break attunement with the axe, which you then sank into the quicksand just to be rid of it. With that, you guys made camp, rested, and woke up all being level 6.
Now I'm worried about the ogres at the bottom of the quicksand finding the axe.
Don't worry, I got an axe. It's got +9 against ogres.
That was a dagger, and we forgot it. It's in the museum. Okay, so in the morning, before everyone else gets up, I want to get up early, and I'm assuming Eku gets up early, and yeah, hash some stuff out.
Hollis will sleep in.
What was that? Sorry?
How can I help you this morning, Winthrop?
Well, I've heard some story from Dave about the Bat People attack.
Yes, what did he tell you?
And then I will kind of look around, and I'll take her a little further away from the camp so my voice doesn't carry, and, try and show that I'm being discreet, and say that there was a little extra help, power, that led you guys to surviving. I haven't said anything to anyone else. And please don't hate Dave. He's just such a good little guy. And he'll look wistfully off for a second.
Well, I don't get angry about that. I did ask him to, keep it to himself, but I'm not surprised. Yes, I cannot lie. I am a Coatl. This is my human form that I take. I have been here in Chult for well over 200 years. This is my purpose. This is my goal, is to try and keep Chult as undead free as I can.
And I'm assuming, because you didn't tell us, that you don't want to be out of the closet, as it would be said.
Oh, at this point, I'm not too bothered. It was none of your business at the beginning, and frankly, I didn't know if I could trust you if you were good people, if you would actually take care of part of the scourge, or if you were merely greedy treasure hunters. I've certainly come across my share of both, being a guide here.
Well, I mean, fair's fair. We might be a little of both, but I will leave it to you then. And Dave and I will keep this to ourselves for now.
Well, that is wonderful. I know Walker Bow has certainly suspected. She, inquired after we faced those hags on the boat.
It may be, you may want to let them know. I know I slept a little sounder last night. So there is that. But again, we will leave it to you because it's, well, you. So none of our business.
Indeed it is not. And I'll let you know, we're only probably a day away from Omu, so my contract with you is coming to a close.
We could see about renegotiating for extension at breakfast. We'll get to everybody up.
I'm not really one to renegotiate. I gave my word, but a new contract might be in order.
Oh, that's what
We'll
I meant.
see how it goes.
All right. And with that, I'll clap my hands together exceptionally loud and walk through the camp, waking everybody up. It's a beautiful morning.
You just hear her sigh loudly behind you. Yes, good people.
Beautiful morning.
You just hear her sigh loudly.
I'm not
behind
waking
you.
up.
Oh, you will. You will. And Dave makes the best smelling bacon ever.
Yeah, so you guys have breakfasts. Hollis stumbles over, a little bit later as everybody's finishing up, but there's always a plate waiting for him and ready.
Dave's
anything
good about
else?
that.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to prepare before you make your trek onwards?
I assume our contract, because it's almost at an end. I will mention to everyone.
The if we have an hour or so, and you would allow this, one thing that rock gnomes can do is if they have tinker's tools, which I do, they can produce little clockwork devices. I'd like to build a clockwork toy.
Could you make a camp stove for Dave one day? Like one
Hol-
of those Coleman ones that you pump?
Hollis hauls out his Zippo lighter.
That's not a camp stove.
Well, it starts fires.
You just hear Dave sort of muttering under his breath. I've been out here for a goddamn month and he could make a camp stove for me any of those days. Oh.
I can't make you a camp stove. I can save you a minute making a fire. That's really it.
No, camp stoves are actually pretty important technology. They retain heat longer. We could have a variety more meals, and they also take less energy to keep up.
Well, all right. I mean, I could bash together a camp stove. It's a bit late now, but I could do it.
Which do you want to try? Do you want to do the clockwork, or do you want to try for a camp stove?
Well, I was thinking the clockwork toy.
All right, give me a tinkerer's check.
Okay, so let's see.
Who knows? It might turn into a camp stove.
More than meets the eye.
Okay, so character sheet. Fine, tool proficiencies, and
Yeah, you make a, sort of 2.5 inch tall little clockwork figurine that, the dials and everything sort of works and moves and it keeps time. And, it when you set an alarm, it sort of chimes and walks around.
Yep, that's That's what I was hoping for. It's a little
Impressive.
What are those bunny rabbits with the horn?
El Mirage.
Jackalope.
Yeah, it's a little El Mirage / Jackalope.
All right. And yeah, you look up and you realize that everybody else is packed up and everything's been sort of cleaned and everyone's just kind of watching you, but you've been so busy with what you're doing that you haven't even noticed the time pass.
Oh, sorry guys. No.
I just start
No what?
I just start chasing and playing with it.
See, it's a cat toy and a trap finder.
Oh, trap finder, eh? See how long that lasts.
One trap.
It'll last entirely one trap. It's got 1 hit point.
All
all
right.
we need to last for.
Lauren and Andy, roll me d20s, please.
Oh, we're not going to get a new contract with Eku before we leave to continue on because it's going to end as soon as we continue this day.
She says, we'll discuss that when we get there.
Oh, okay.
All right. With that, the weather is quickly turning, dark skies, and you can feel the wind start to pick up. And
Is that my role or Baka's?
it's both your roles. And so with that, Eku sort of looks up and just kind of clucks and says, we need to get moving. It's going to get stormy. And she, leads you continuing on to the path that she's followed. And, she tells you a little bit more about, the location. And, she's been to Omu. And so she gives you a brief description of it and just tells sort of, it used to be this incredibly vibrant, wealthy town. Just massive amounts of wealth and jewels. And now it is just this massive, empty ghost town. And when you get to it, you'll have to climb down. You're going to be approaching from the north, and it's at the, you'll see there are, cliff faces of about 150 feet that we'll have to get down. But we can see that when we get there.
No problem.
And so you guys keep walking and trekking through the morning. And the jungle trees, as you are walking, end abruptly. And you look down and you are at the edge of a towering cliff. And continuing across a 100-foot chasm in front of you, spanned by a bridge of woven vine and what look to be old boards.
Excellent.
Can't have a jungle adventure without
That's right. Suspension.
without an old suspension bridge.
Without a horrible, horrible bridge that is
What
going to
could go
collapse
wrong?
on any moment. So the very first thing Hollis does is he mends the bridge.
And
yeah, I would be spamming that as well because I have mending as well.
yeah, and so you guys are all looking at it, you mend it. And that's, a foot at a time. So you guys are crawling out on top of it. And this is a 100-foot long bridge. And Eku, looks at you and just says, this is what I get paid for. And you see her take the dinosaur and walk sort of in front of you and very sort of gingerly test everything out. And you can see Wanderlust has, traveled a lot and had some experience. And you can see the bridge, creak and strain. And you actually see some of the vines start to sort of unwind and crack from the weight. And so both, Hollis and Baka, you guys are able to mend those as they sort of come up. But the weight holds, and the two of them get across the bridge. And then you see her sort of turn around and, come back a ways across the bridge. And she just, yells rather loudly. It's sound.
It took a
But
dinosaur.
it's careful. She just says, I would say stay 10 to 20 feet apart. A lot of what you saw was me carrying your dinosaur. And as you can hear, sort of rapid white waters roar loudly 200 feet below, but just above the roar, you hear the sound of rustling and creaking coming from behind you.
Oh, great.
Zombie horde.
And out of the bushes to your left and to your right, you start to hear the sort of clinking and clanking of armor and swords, and slowly coming out of the jungle towards you guys are dozens and dozens of skeletons.
Yay, skeletons.
Guys, I think I might have this.
Yeah.
Get on the bridge, get across as safely as you can. I will try and hold them off.
Okay.
Everybody roll me some initiative, please.
Initiative. That ain't bad. Skeletons go first. Damn it.
I'm certainly not going first.
And with that, a volley of arrows are knocked and put on their bows. And Baka, you are up first.
They have bows?
All
Is
right.
that what you said?
Yep, they've got swords and they've got short bows.
Not speakers, but weapons.
Do druid things.
I don't have druid.
Cleric.
All right, I am going to move to here,
Fine, do cleric things.
and I am going to hold my action to try and destroy these undead once either all my people are on the bridge and on their way across, or a majority of the skeletons move into my circle.
All right. And with that,
One from over there. 2, 3. Oh. At least they're organized.
they are surprisingly organized.
They know how to do the rectangle.
There's 29 of them.
At least the ones over there.
I kind of want to try and get all of them.
There's actually a whole lot more than this.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
round one.
They just
Yeah.
hang out until people try crossing the bridge, apparently.
And with that, they are going to, so those have all moved in. The rest are going to let loose with their arrows. So I am going to roll as a group. All right, that is a nat 20 and a whole bunch of rolls under 10. So you guys are quite lucky.
Make sure you don't get all the bones mixed up. We're not going to be able to piece them together again.
Yeah.
I actually
So
should collect some of them.
All at the museum, Sax.
that is enough for each of you get struck, and you each take 7 piercing damage.
Mm.
Do I?
Yes.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah. They all rolled as a group. You're still well within shortbow range.
I just saw a big red circle. But now I'm saying that's Baka.
Yeah,
that's
that's my range for destroy undead, because these guys are well within the level range for destroy undead, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. And Winthrop,
I
you
would-
are up.
wait, were you saying that we all take damage from short bows? What was the?
Yes. I rolled them as a group, and
Okay.
with enough of them rolled high enough that each of you would have gotten hit, but the damage was very, very poor.
7.
Okay, so first turn of the fight, I can move 40 feet my first round. And I am going to sit here because you guys got to catch up with me. And I am going to aim at if are all the ones coming into the party, they're going melee, right?
Yes.
So that's a chokehold. So I am going to start from the outside. So this motherfucker. So first bow shot.
Okay, and 40 feet will get you just about halfway across the bridge, despite what the map shows, because it is 100 feet across.
Okay, so put me where I should be. First hit on the first guy, 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And this will probably be reduced damage, and I'm not going to waste the spell on Hunter's Mark. So 5 piercing, so that's probably 2 piercing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured skeleton. And then I'm going to do another. Can I do flat-headed arrows to get around that?
No.
Oh.
Unless you want them to travel like 8 feet.
If that's an option, then yeah, I might take that. So
No,
second
that is not an option.
arrow. Because that's
That-
like a
that
LARP
misses.
arrow.
That bounces just off their shield.
Okay, so that was the second attack from the second arrow from the first attack. So here's my
Yep.
second attack.
Skeletons aren't resistant to piercing.
I thought they were.
No, they're vulnerable to bludgeoning, but they're not resistant to piercing.
Oh.
Oh, you're right.
Metagame.
In third edition, they were.
I have a necromancer.
they
I know
were.
this stuff.
The third
All right,
edition.
so-
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
Times have changed.
So he takes the 5. Yeah, and that third arrow hits.
So another 4. So 9 damage.
4. All right. Yeah, it is still up on its feet, but it now has a couple of arrows sticking out of it.
You may want to move. These seems to be tough skeletons.
Hollis.
Okay, so these are 10-foot squares, right?
About that.
Okay, so I can move 25 feet. Can I move up to there?
Yep.
Okay, so these are 10-foot squares, which means that something like a shatter spell is not going to get that many. I'm sorry to
Oh
say.
yeah. Well, if they're 10-foot squares, then my aura is too big.
Yeah, shrink that down.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'm going to cast Shatter in this zone right here, and I'm guessing that that's enough to get all 4 of those. Because otherwise, I would have cast it here, and I would have gotten this whole group there.
Yep, you can definitely go for those 4.
Yeah. All right. So Shatter is this guy, and it's a level 2 spell. I don't know why that didn't go. Okay, there it is.
All right. And sorry, I need both Winthrop and Hollis to give me a dexterity save, please. Actually, just roll me a d20. Not even a save, just a d20 roll. They all fail, so
Not great.
and Winthrop, roll me a d20.
He is not. He's stepped away to grab a drink right now.
Oh, sorry.
All right, he's here. He's here.
I'm here. Sorry.
Roll,
a
a d20.
d20, straight d20 roll.
Oh. Oh.
With that, yeah, these 4 skeletons, let's see, are just absolutely blasted and dissipate, turning into nothing but dust. But the bridge also rapidly starts sort of cracking, and you can see the vines around both of you are starting to weaken and loosen just from you jostling and being on the bridge.
Wait, did I did that?
Both of you did.
Oh.
You better not leave me behind.
Any more bonus actions?
No. I'm going to say If Beatrix looks like she's about to start attacking, then I'll give her an inspiration.
Oh, you know me, honey.
All right.
1d8.
Beatrix.
Okay, you know what I'm about to do. Too bad the axe makes me crazy and insane.
Well, you don't even have it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
We can send Bacchus swimming after it if you really want.
No,
That
no,
hits.
it's fine. Yay! Is he dead? Is he dead?
No. You slash and you break and shatter through most of his chest, but it is still standing.
Does the
And
9
you
hit?
Well, that is a critical fail, so that is a miss. So
Somehow
yeah,
cut the
you
bridge.
you swing and the ground almost starts to give way on one of your feet, and so you skid a little bit and you just swing wide. Any movement?
Ugh.
Any bonus actions?
You know what? I'll bonus action. I will bonus action hit him. I'll do an action surge.
Okay.
Does that 10 hit?
It does not. That just
Ah!
bounces off his shield.
Ah! Alright, then never
You
mind.
still
Hurry
have
up.
your second attack.
Second attack.
And you still
Oh!
have your bonus action.
That does manage to hit.
Does
And
that-
with that, yes, with that, you finally just crack through its skull and its armor, and it shatters away.
So I have one more attack left?
No, you action surge, you got your 2 attacks.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, doesn't she get a 4th attack then? Because if she's
I rolled.
attacking,
I did
She
4.
did have 4
oh wait,
attacks.
no,
10,
yeah, no,
16.
I'm seeing that now. Okay,
Okay. Alright,
So
and...
you've still got movement.
Oh, are these zombies over here? You know what? I will go one back. Because Deepwalker Bow and
Okay.
Baka aren't on the thing, so... And I'm pretty heavy. So I will be one of the last people to cross.
All right, so this guy is going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Bring it.
Don't know why it's not attacking. Going with the die.
it's a pacifist.
That is a natural 2, so it swings absolutely wide.
Can't touch this. Yep.
Deepwalker Bow.
All right. Do I see that the bridge is in trouble?
Nope.
Okay. All right then. So, damn. All right. Who is closest? Who is close? So I'm gonna aim for that one.
Okay.
And so no sneaky sass face. That is a 15 to hit and 10 damage. Does it hit?
It does hit, and your arrow stays inside of its chest. It sort of staggers, but it stays up and continues sort of moving and hissing.
Perfect. Bonus action dodge.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna move far into the bridge because I've got my feline agility, so I'm only gonna move like 20 feet onto it. So I can hopefully cover everybody and then I can just book it.
Okay. Thorn.
I'm not sure what Walker Bow's strategy is because I could climb down the cliff, but I don't think that's terribly realistic.
There's a river at the bottom, so you'd have to swim that too, and it's like white water.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
200
then-
feet.
Yeah, so like that I was originally thinking that too, but I mean like it's a deep crevice. There's a rushing river at the bottom, 200 feet down, 200 feet up, and swim across. I'm just like, let's just try running across the bridge since we have our feline agility.
Right. Well, but then you didn't run across.
Well, I'm trying to like give everyone a little bit of like cover fire because then like
Okay.
with
Are you
everyone
guys
in the
having
middle.
this conversation?
No, sorry.
I'm going to send Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
One.
That hits.
That's the other.
That hits as well. All right, so yeah, 2 blasts, and the first one, caves in part of his shoulder and part of his neck, and then the second one just knocks the head clean off the body, and it bounces and ricochets off down into the deepness of the cavern. You don't quite hear a splash, but you assume it happened.
Okay. And then I will use my feline agility to zip across. Let's see. I think I get 60. And difficult terrain to get by Deepwalker Bow and Hollis, I assume.
Yep, so you'll end up getting about 50 feet, so just around where Winthrop is.
And that's when it was a total party kill, except for Beatrix and Baca.
And with that, roll me a d20, please.
That's a partial party kill.
PBK?
D20 for me?
Yep.
Roll good.
Yeah, the bridge shakes and twists, but it is holding for now.
I do that to Steph on every suspension bridge we walk over.
I know, and you almost give me a heart attack every single time.
And Baca, you are up.
All right, bonus action Shillelagh. Gonna tell Beatrix, get your ass on the bridge. Then gonna dove into my shell.
Okay. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper!
Oh,
Because,
there is like some haunting woman singing an aria right now as he says that, and he goes into the shell, and then the skeletons come up one by one and start hitting the shell. It's like,
Oh, I have a 25 AC right now. If these guys can hit me, they are welcome to it.
Yeah,
I know,
that
but
would
then
be
the aria continues, and you explode in bright white, blinding light that
Oh
they
no,
all
that's next
die.
turn. That's next turn. They're gonna turn to ash.
they really are.
They're gonna turn to ash holes.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a lot of these. Okay, so the ones around Baca, they are
Have
gonna miss.
advantage because I'm prone.
Yeah.
But again, they have to hit a 25 AC.
Nope. Yeah, you guys see them hacking and slashing away at Baca, but it doesn't seem to be having any effect. Now, the 3 around you, Beatrix.
Oh my god.
All 3 of them managed to get you. The last one stabbing you quite deeply. In the end, you have taken 20 piercing damage.
OF.
Start disengaging.
And the skeletons firing their bows as a group. Not a roll above 10, so arrows come shooting over in a fusillade and just all fall down into the cavern.
No forearm strength.
With that, Winthrop, you are up.
Oh, I'm torn. Do I run back and heroically try and make sure my wife gets across? Or do I get off the bridge so it doesn't collapse?
You can fire from across the gorge.
Yeah, I know, but I have to double move this time because these are 10 foot.
It'd help the rest of us if he moved back, but either way.
Yeah,
I'm
start
gonna-
hauling.
Yeah, I'm hauling. Not Hollis, Holland. 60 feet.
All right, give me a dexterity save, please, as you dash across this very unstable bridge.
I like dexterity saves.
Yep, you're all fine. You are able to keep the bridge as steady as you can.
And yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Hollis.
Hollis is going to move a little bit more slowly across the bridge. So just as normal walking speed.
Okay.
And Hollis is going to try to minor illusion there. Minor illusion there. Basically, a duplicate gnome that goes, "Oh no! Don't leave me behind, guys."
Hey guys.
Guys.
All right. Sorry, can you pin where it was?
Let's call it there.
All right. Beatrix.
I am going to disengage and run. Baka, come on behind me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
10-foot grid.
10-foot grid. You're back beside Walkerbow.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can I get the... Oh, wait. I disengaged. Never mind.
All right.
Kill
Deep
fuse
Walker
these
bow.
things, 20.
I'm not going to use my feline agility yet because I still want to try and cover people getting onto the bridge. So 10, 20, 30. I am going to move back, dodging again for the jerks with the bow. And I'm going to hit that one right there beside my girl.
Okay, roll your attack. That hits.
Is it dead?
It is not.
Damn it. All right.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I can't do anything else. I've moved. I did my bonus action for dodging. That's it.
Thorn.
All right. I don't think I can do another feline agility, but I can simply run. So maybe I will send another pair of agonizing blasts back towards the skeletons and then do my normal movement.
Okay. Those both hit.
It's not too shabby.
And which you were aiming at that one? Yeah, it burst apart with the first hit, so you can aim at the one beside it or in front of it if you want.
When does Olo shoot out of Wanderlust?
When he sobers up.
Oh, cool. They take that one out too.
Yep, that one had already been mildly injured, so he is done.
Just mildly disarticulated. Okay, so
Baka. Oh, now you're going to move?
Yeah.
Okay, so take your movement.
I think I can get up to there. Difficult terrain getting by Hollis.
All right.
He is difficult.
Roll 20.
No,
I'm just
you're
even-
fine.
Okay.
Baka.
All right, gonna pop out of my shell, move up to here, pop back in my shell before, just after I tell Beatrix to get out of here.
I'm trying.
All right, and the skeletons.
Nabil, why are you muted? Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I didn't want to say anything if you guys were in the middle of anything.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna get a second wife.
No, you weren't.
It's about time.
I know. I
That's it.
think we're gonna go back and find that giantess.
So keep in mind, everyone, the ones in that red circle are going to be ash soon.
I'm surprised you haven't ashed them already.
But he
Because
has
my
to
record
ask them
so
a
far is
question.
15. I want better.
Oh my god. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
All
Plus,
right.
they literally have to crit to hit me right now.
Yeah. So the ones attacking Baka are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. And there are 2 on Beatrix.
Miss.
One hits for
Damn.
5 piercing damage. The other one, you are able to swing your sword sort of back over your shoulder and deflect the attack. These two skeletons swing away at the not Hollis.
Oh no!
And seemingly are kind of confused. The rest of them are going to pull out their bows and fire at Walker and Hollis. So there's going to be 2 to each of you. And Walker, that first one hits you for 3 piercing damage,
Okay.
and 2 coming at you, Hollis.
They both hit. I've only got an AC of 14.
They both
And-
hit. You take 13 piercing damage.
I'll have you know he's no tits. He said so himself right there.
Oh. You've added too many T's, I think.
And,
Oh yeah, I have.
And with that, Winthrop, you are up.
Okay, so
What's a concentration?
I'm gonna have to get off this bridge and get you guys a corridor to get off the bridge, so I'll do another double move.
All right, as you do that, roll me a dexterity save, please.
And go to there, and I will roll that. $14 good enough? I can use a luck roll.
Nope. Yep, that is enough. So you're with that, your illusion fades, Hollis.
Yep.
The skeletons there seem to have sort of a satisfied look about themselves as they think they probably did that.
Oh
And
no!
Winthrop, anything else on your turn, Winthrop?
Nope, I'm done. And that's not how you use luck. I completely forgot.
That's all right. Hollis.
Well, Hollis just got hit with 2 arrows, and he doesn't like that. And it looks like Baka's getting ready to basically detonate a divine nuke right in the middle of a giant crowd of skeletons. So Hollis will move. Can I double move to get off the bridge? I'd still be on the bridge if I double moved, right?
Yeah, you'd be at the very edge of the bridge because you've got to get past Thorn.
Okay. Well, I will make it to there then. And I don't have a lot of things that can reach that far. So I think I think that's even past the max range of my hand crossbow. So yeah, Hollis is going to take his bonus or his action to dodge.
All right.
And I'll be right back.
Beatrix.
I am going to disengage. Baka, come on! And that is the end of my turn.
I'm the one who told you to move.
Deep
I
Water Boy.
know. I'm telling you to get on the
Pretty
bridge.
funny. Come on, Baka, get out of your shell.
Baka, you should say that a little more muffled to make it believable. Because you're in the shell.
Da, da, da,
I can't hear you, Baka.
da, 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 da. How many is it? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
So is a turtle like Franklin or like a real turtle?
I'm basically a giant anthropomorphic snapping turtle.
Okay, so your head is just inside your chest cavity.
Do you have a cute
Yeah.
little tail?
Not that any of you have seen because I wear a kilt.
Oh, he was doxxed.
I see.
That's so sad.
Sensitive about your tail. Oh, it's not.
He's like
kind of wiggles.
he's like
That-
a Doberman pincer.
And that one,
This one here. And ping. Of course, I was aiming for that one right there.
that is number. Yep, that one. That is enough to take that one down.
Sweet. Bonus action dodging again, because I really don't want to be the straw that breaks the bridge here.
Well, for making an attack on the bridge at that point, roll me a d20, please.
Hells. Okay, I'm just running now after this.
A few more of the vines start to unwind, but it holds.
Damn it. I didn't even think of that. All right, that's it. Question, just clarification question. With feline agility, if I take my action to dash, does that mean my speed, if I use feline agility on top of that, is that 90 or 120 feet that I can move?
It'd be if you move, dash, and feline agility, that's 120.
Perfect, thank you.
And with that, Thorn, sorry, you attacked from the bridge last time. You need to roll me a d20, please.
I asked. All right.
Well, no, that was for your you made it. Your movement was fine, but because if you dash, you have to do it, and if you attack, you have to do it. All right, you're all clear. It is your turn again.
Okay. I'm not plunging into the abyss.
Nope.
I know Baka is wanting to kill as many of these as he can, so I won't aim at one of them. I'll aim at maybe, since I have a range of 120 feet with Agonizing Blast.
Okay. Roll your attacks. A hit and a miss.
Been doing pretty well so far, except for that last one.
9. Yeah, you blast one of the arms completely off of the skeleton, but it is still up and still moving.
But if it doesn't have a second arm, it can't fire a bow.
That's true.
That is correct.
So
Now, roll me a
I think I can
d20.
get off onto the ground now.
Before you do that, roll me a d20, please.
Jeez. All right.
You attacked first.
Oh, I go down.
Move yourself back on the bridge, please.
Uh-oh.
I think I was there.
Yeah, with that, the vines on the bridge wear away and snap. And
Oh, good.
so everyone on the bridge, it swings down, and you guys hang on for dear life as you can. So everyone on the bridge, give me a strength saving throw as the bridge swings and slams against the rock on the far side of this gorge.
Oh, thank all the gods.
Eku's single, right?
Asshole.
As far as you know,
Does-
Athletics or just strength?
strength saving throw.
Oh, strength saving. Got it.
Grr! I heard
beautiful.
that!
I did okay. How's everyone else doing?
I'll save you, honey.
Hollis might be flying into stardom a lot sooner than he expected.
It's the 27 Club, oh my god!
He was starting to
Okay,
write Rocket Man, but only got through the first 4 letters.
Yeah.
This is for Thorn. You slam into this rock. You do manage to keep hold, but you take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
That's on a crit?
Yeah, that's to hold on.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
Hollis, you
I might be
take
fine.
10 damage as you slam into the wall just beneath him.
Oh my god.
Well, it'll keep the skeletons from coming after us.
Did it split in half like Indiana Jones?
No, it's split at about the 3/4 mark. So
Why do you
Walker
keep-
Bow, you take 27 damage.
Oh,
Wait,
I am
wait.
uncanny dodging that, and I'm cutting that in half.
It's not an attack
I have a question.
Oh.
Why does it keep going up?
because you're further along the bridge.
Oh, you're falling.
You're a bigger pendulum.
Wow, Thorn's not looking
But
very-
Beatrix, you're on the other side of the bridge. You're on the close side of the bridge, so from where it snapped. So you should it. she's
No,
not going-
you're where it snapped.
Yeah. Yeah, shouldn't you
Let's.
have been
Where is it?
there?
I thought it was here.
Yeah,
Am I
no.
wrong?
There was the roll.
No, I mean that would give. Yeah, but I thought that's where it. Am I wrong?
No, he said it-
Beatrix is on the closest side. So yeah, she swings down. She is only going to take.
But he's also on the wrong side of the river.
Yeah, we'll deal with that problem as we come across it.
We'll
So
burn that bridge.
Beatrix, you take 10, and you are hanging below Baka right now. Now, Hollis, you unfortunately did not manage to hang on. So you slam into the wall and you fall and you take an extra.
I unfurl the umbrella.
You still manage to, you slow yourself, you take 7 damage, but you are able to steer yourself onto a small ledge, which is about 20 feet down. And you crash down there and find yourself next to the skeletal remains of what appears to be another adventurer.
Oh,
And you see a pack that is just hanging off the edge of this ledge.
filled with gold and electrum.
All right.
Another
so I
good
take
More like a
news.
climber's kit.
So hold on. I take another 7 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, that's very important because I am now at 9 hit points.
And
Walker's
with
at
that,
3.
it is Baka's turn.
All right, so Baka is going to bonus action pop out of his shell. These guys over here, are they all equipped with bows?
Yes.
All right, we're going to try and dust the ones in the circle. So DC 15. And it is a wisdom saving throw.
And wisdom. Oh, got 1 save so far. Two saves.
Everyone else is Ash.
Yes.
You just deleted your marker.
I know, I just put him back in.
Oh, you didn't get your record.
No, there's only 14 in the circle anyway. But you said 2 made their saves and there's 4 groups. There we go. Yeah, and we're going to move to there. Because assumingly, Beatrix is hanging down on what's left of this rope bridge, using it like a ladder to climb on the cliff.
She is.
I'm going to say
Hell
stay
yeah.
down.
Can you shillelagh?
Stay down.
I've already shillelagh'd. I can't
Ah.
attack because it's an action to turn undead, but
Well, okay then.
and that reminds me, that's 1 of 2 uses per short rest.
All
Wait till
right.
your range fills up again.
These guys are going to come in and swing at you now that you are out of your shell. Not that they'll be able to hit you any better.
Well, it's from statistically 5% to statistically 15, I think. That's
Hey,
one.
one managed to hit you for 4 piercing.
Leroy Jenkins.
Got your little stubby tail off.
He's docked.
And
Just like
these
Olo.
guys are going to try and fire across the gorge. So they're going to be shooting with disadvantage.
Whoa, wow, that's a lot of ones.
Not a single one hits. That is a lot of ones.
Glad that 24 wasn't involved.
Yeah. All right. That is it for the skeletons. Winthrop.
Okay, so I am gonna yell to Dave to get the silk rope and run towards him. Oh, I can't hold Alt while I'm moving.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
Yeah, I moved my push to talk to control.
So that's 40 feet. So that's a double move. But as I'm going back, Eku, I'm like, please, if there's anything you can do, don't let them fall. Flying snake. I don't say the flying snake bit, but I'm done.
I don't say that last bit.
Hollis, you are currently on this precipice ledge. You're secure for now. There is a dead body beside you with a pack that is just precipitously hanging on as it hangs over the edge.
Okay. Would I be putting myself in danger to grab this pack?
Maybe.
Maybe, yes.
I mean, you'd have to go right up to the edge and grab it. So, it's not like you'd have to lean all the way over, but you'd have to go right to the edge of this cliff.
All right. Before anything else happens, the remainder of this bridge, is it sort of draped over? Like, could I crawl behind it?
It's, there's a slight gap where you are because you're on a ledge. So you would be able to get slightly behind it, yes.
Okay, great, because I'm going to use that as cover against these arrows because I don't have a lot of hit points left. And so, yeah, Hollis is kind of injured right now. So I'll say I'm there.
All right. Yeah, so you duck behind the bridge.
And I'm kind of interested. I kind of shout out towards people to find out who's still around. I think that might be my action, unless I could do like a perception check on the ledge to find out how safe I am and like what this event, anything I can find out about this adventure.
Yeah. Give me a. Well,
2 injured.
You're looking around. There's a volley of arrows that just sort of bounce past you. You simply get the sense that it's a humanoid. It's dead. That's about it. And your eyes just keep glancing to this leather pack that is dangling over the edge.
Okay, well, I'll get it on my next turn, and I shout up, if you're still alive, say something.
Polo!
Not now. And that's it.
All right.
I'm guessing I can't see anybody else.
You can see Beatrix across the way, and if you look up and down your rope bridge, you'd be able to see Thorn and Deepwalker Bow hanging on.
Okay. I trust Deepwalker Bow is going to be able to get up this bridge ladder thing. I'm not sure about Thorn. I will give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay. With that, you, Winthrop, see Echo turn, and she just runs and leaps off of this cliff, and you see this massive glowing flying snake appear instead.
Oh, but I totally have this.
What was your plan, though?
Get away from me.
Spirit Guardians, and then turn undead.
But
Then
she
wasn't for you. She was for everyone on the bridge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if she wants to rescue people, that's fine. I got the undead.
Yeah, she flies down first and grabs Deepwalker Bow, who's the furthest down, and just looks at you, Walker, and just says, out of this glowing flying snake, you still hear Echo's voice, and it just says, "Trust me and come with me, my pet."
Oh, good.
Wait,
What do
you're
you
her
do?
pet?
And say silly tabaxi.
She is a cat.
Walker lays her ears back at the pet thing, but goes with the coatl.
I meant no offense. It was simply a term. Okay.
I know.
So give me a dexterity check as you let go of the bridge and try and collect yourself with her.
And I mean, have you ever actually been pet? It feels pretty damn good.
You know what? I probably have at some point during this adventure, and I just don't remember it. Walker Bow completely understands it's coming from a good place, but still, it's just like she just kind of rankles a little bit being called pet.
Yeah,
I've
and
had
with that, as you
like-
reach out, the planks give way, and you reach out and you try and make contact with her, but you're slipping. Luckily, she just whips her tail around, and with a 25, she manages to grab hold of you, and she will be carrying you back up to the top of the cliff face.
Coatls are heavenly creatures, right?
They are.
I would know this with my acolyte background. I should, maybe.
You should. You can give me a history or a religion check.
I'm either or.
Yeah, with a 14, yeah, you would know that coatls are, celestial beings. So
All right, Walker Bow
lawful
now
good.
worships. Walker Bow now practically worships Eku.
And you had your suspicions because you actually saw her fangs come out at some point and claws.
I knew she was something. I didn't know what though.
Sorry,
And
I
y'all
couldn't
had
say
y'all had
anything.
me convinced it was like some sort of druid thing.
I thought
That
she was
was
a
Baka.
shifter.
That's because there is a druid spell that causes you to grow fangs and claws and shred into people.
Oh
That's
wait,
why
It's
she
not
did
as
it.
great as Shillelagh.
shifters aren't in 5th edition anymore, are yet, are they?
There was Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, Beatrix, you are hanging about 20 feet down on this snapped bridge.
I did call out stay down.
So you don't want me to get to climb up, is what I'm guessing.
Not yet.
All right, I will wait for Eku. Is this place stable?
It feels stable. I mean, you're hanging on at this point with your strength, and yeah, you can hang on. You know you'd probably have a fair chance at climbing as well.
I will hang on. I will listen to Baka because we are a team, and there is no I in team.
But there's a me.
There's no us in victory either.
But there's
All
a
right.
Vic.
Deepwalker
There is
Bow,
an
you
I-
are across
I am
this chasm. What do you want to do?
I don't think I can really do much, can I?
You've got a bow.
Longbow. Yeah, okay. Yes, sorry, Baka. Boy, I know you got this, but I gotta help you. Like, I can't just not do nothing.
That's
So,
okay.
longbow
You could save him from having to use another one of those.
on.
Oh
That
no, I'm
guy-
running for the archers when I get the chance.
Yeah.
It is literally a group effect. So yeah, if you want to pick up the ones closest to me, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so that'll be 15 since Baka's right there. If it hits.
That hits, and that is
21
more
better
than
bloody
enough.
hit.
That is more than enough to destroy it.
Woo! And the bonus action dodge because of the ones with the bows.
All right. I'm just going to move him off the field, but he is gone.
Oh, did I target your
Just
marker?
put an X over
Yeah.
him. That way we know he's dead.
Yeah. Thorn.
Right. So, I guess I caused all this mayhem. I'm wondering. So, how far down is Hollis? Is there anything I can do to help him? Can I? I might have a rope I could drop to him. Or actually, he has
Hollis-
the whole bridge, doesn't he, to climb up?
Yeah, Hollis is about 20 feet down, so he's about 10 feet below where you are currently.
Okay. So, sounds like Hollis is. Sounds like you're doing fine down there, aren't you?
Oh, peachy.
All right. So I'm gonna get off the bridge. Is that off enough?
Are you trying to climb up it?
Oh yeah.
Give me an athletics check, please.
Okay,
He has a climb speed.
that's true.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, you do have a climbing speed. You're fine. You can
Okay.
dig your claws in and make it up.
You can come on
Okay.
down and see your good buddy Hollis.
Scamper, scamper.
I could come down there if it would help you get back up.
You can come help me get this pack that I found.
Okay. It's either that or I'll shoot a few blasts at these skeletons, which don't really
That-
need.
That's useful too.
All right, I'll do that. I'll let you rummage through the pack and hide whatever useful things you find before I see them.
That's all I ask.
So which skeletons are you going to target?
I think Baka wanted the. I think Baka wanted me to go after the ones that were already in a circle.
Yeah, if you go after the last one there, then I can dash forward to get into range of the other guys.
Got it.
Okay, roll your attacks. Hits.
Wow, I'm doing pretty well with these. I guess it helps to add 6.
And with those 2 blasts, that skeleton is destroyed.
Excellent.
Yay!
I haven't even used my
Baka.
hex yet.
Go and clean up.
All right. So dashing 60 feet up to here. And let's see here. Can I see Beatrix from here?
No, you're too far away from the edge of the cliff. You'd have to get right up to the edge to look down to see her.
Okay, in that case, then we're going to pop a second level spell slot and piss off some of these guys in the back row here. Let me just double check.
But you had to dash to move?
I dashed to move, but I still have my bonus action.
Yep. Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Right there.
Okay.
And mallet with shells is going to attack the one outside my circle.
Does not hit. It manages
That's
to
fine.
get its shield up and get the blow to glance off.
But it should piss it off. That's what I want. End my turn.
Yep. All right. These skeletons, of course, will collapse in on you. So he's only going to get there. And the 3 in front of you are going to take their swings. Good luck.
Wait a minute. These guys all had bows out? So they don't have a shield.
Three arms.
All right. No, they had bows. They their armor classes are going to be lessened, but they still have their short swords as well. So
Okay, so I only take 15 damage. That's not bad.
yeah, amazing, impressively, a couple of them got through. Good little skeletons.
They only have a 15% chance.
Yeah. Winthrop.
All right. So first thing, I am gonna slap the silk rope out of Dave's hand and be like, "No, no! What are you doing? Get the camp set up. She's doing that."
Sorry, sir. Right away, sir.
You are so mean.
We're
You are
not
trying to-
camping here, are we, sir? It's only early. Yes, sir. I'll set the camp up.
Yeah, I thought so.
You are
I
trying to.
said tea.
You're
I
trying to.
said tea.
Oh God.
No, because we all just went through a traumatic thing, and we're gonna want to sit down and have some tea. And he was a moron and went for rope for some reason.
You told him to get the rope.
Fake news. I'm gonna shoot a skeleton. This one. So first attack. If I move, I only get one attack, right? Or do I get both?
You still get 2 attacks.
Oh, that's changed to the 3.5. So 27, 16.
Both hit.
And those don't have Hunter's Mark.
That's all right. That is enough to take him down. He was the guy with the missing arm.
I got old Lefty.
Yep.
All right, and I'll shout down to Hollis. Thorn down on the same ledge as Hollis.
No, I'm up on the edge.
Oh, okay. I'll shout down to Hollis. Just wait. You'll be getting up in a second. Wait for the dream snake.
Groovy.
Hollis.
Okay. Hollis unfortunately does not have a spell like Mage Hand. However, what he does have, sort of attached to his pack, is a Yiklewa. And so I'm going to pull out this this lovely spear, and I'm going to sort of reach around from my hiding perch and just kind of get the tip of the thing under the strap of the pack and then pull it towards me.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
Can I possibly do acrobatics?
No.
Well, poo. Okay. Dex check.
That's good enough. You're able to get it just, through the straps, and yeah, you're able to gently pull it to where it's just back on the edge of the cliff.
Excellent. I saved the potential treasure, guys.
Thumbs up.
Huzzah!
And with that, Eku, in her snake form, will come down and just say, "May I give you a lift?"
My pet.
And
No, you actually get the.
She's sensitive.
She chokes that back.
Yeah, well, Hollis is going to look up at this giant rainbow glowy snake thing and be like,
Right.
yeah, sure. And then I'm just going to sort of lean down and pick up the pack and be like, let's go.
Was my warning not good enough?
Hollis has been busy dying at the bottom of a cliff.
Wonder snake.
All right, and you're on a ledge, so you are fine. She's got more than enough movement, and she is going to hit you with a Cure Wounds.
Poor Deep Walker's bleeding out on the grass.
Oh, yeah, no, Deep Walker needs it more than me, but
But
Oh,
then-
I will get her. You look a little rough.
You have a long career ahead of you.
I've had worse gigs.
You can't die like the Mercury one.
What Mercury one?
Album.
So you regain 18 hit points, and she carries you
18,
up
wow.
to the top of the cliff.
Oh.
I see how it is. Oh yeah.
Beatrix.
Leave the Irish on the other side.
Oh!
Wow.
Racist. It's okay. It's all a joke.
Oh yeah.
That you look at the model that my character is based on, yeah, that's pretty much how he's destined to die.
In a plane crash?
Going down.
Slamming into the side of a mountain, but this is close enough.
It
Beatrix.
was close. Yeah.
You are still hanging off the side of this cliff, hanging onto a bridge. What do you want to do?
Baka, do you need any help? I can help.
No, I'm good.
What's your plan? Are you trying to kill yourself or something? I'm really worried about you.
You got a plan over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a plan, and if it doesn't work out fully, I've got a backup plan. And yeah, I'm
Doesn't involve
70% confident that this is going to kill them all, and then I'm 80% confident that my backup plan will take them all out.
I mean, I'm real good with killing things. It's like the only thing I'm really good at. But okay.
So you're going to stay there?
If he doesn't want me coming up,
You're safer there right now.
am I though?
Hanging off a bridge?
Yeah. It's fine. I trust in Baka.
All right, Deepwalker Bow.
Just kind of staring worshipfully at this heavenly snake thing as it saves my friends.
Okay.
Those two down there are dead. Have I moved back too far now to get the other ones across the bridge, or are they still in range?
Oh, with your longbow, they're still in range.
Perfect.
Up to 300 feet.
What am I thinking? It's only like 200 or something. All right, so that one right there by Baka.
Hits.
Unfortunately, no advantage, but yeah, so it'll be 19 damage with a sneaky.
Yeah, this one beside you, Baka, just explodes into shards of bone and dust.
And you just hear Walker calling out over the canyon, "You're welcome! I'm helping!"
Thorn.
I won't rain on Baka's parade. I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna go there and ask Echo if she also likes to eat rodents.
Oh.
Why are you going to insult her?
She's a snake.
Hollis is like, Thorn.
I'm making conversation.
That is a bit racist. I mean, yeah, she is a snake.
I
but
sit
that-
him down. He has a concussion.
Wait, it's not racist. I'm a
You are! You're
Concussion.
only saying it because she's a snake person!
cat.
I have eaten many, many things, having been a guide in Chult for, many years. I wouldn't say rats are my favorite things.
Well, not mine either. I prefer rabbits. Just wondering, how big is Echo in her coatl form?
She's the very edge of medium, so she's a good, 7 to 8 feet tall, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Baka.
All right. Baka's going to give out a mighty war cry of Imombe! And then he's going to trigger his final channel divinity to try and turn all these guys into dust.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does it count as a record if we include the two groups together?
They all go boom and evaporate under your god's eye.
Cool. And then there's no other skeletons that he can see in range?
That is correct.
All right. Nonchalantly, he's going to walk back towards the bridge. And say, "Oh, Beatrix, you can come up now."
And
Okay.
as Echo picks them up, I'm really disappointed in Hollis for this, but some folks are born, made to wave the flag. Oh, the red, white, and blue.
Huh?
Airlift Vietnam. I thought this kind of reminded me of an airlift in Vietnam.
Yeah, I wasn't quite getting a Creedence Clearwater vibe from this whole thing, but I'll come up with something.
Wait, why are you on the bridge? The bridge is down.
I'm just going to hand wave this, and Echo is going to go and get both of you, and she will, be very impressed as she's flying over with you, Baka. She will just say, "That is a most impressive display, and something I certainly appreciate all of your efforts in removing the scourge of the undead from Chult."
Well, like I said, you have to hold fast.
Sorry, Echo.
You're a snake, Echo! That's awesome! And then when she was carrying me, it was like, I'm on a snake!
A coatl. There is a large difference.
Oh, sorry, coatl. I'm sorry for getting it wrong.
I'm not asking
Coatl.
if she likes rats, but I would never call her a snake.
Let's all go sit and have some tea. I'm going to do dagger eyes because it's only been 6 seconds and there's no tea.
And she is going to go up to Deepwalker Bow and just say, "No hard feelings. It was merely a slip of the tongue." And she will cure wounds on you for 16 hit points.
Oh! Thank you, Echo.
No, that's for Deep Walker.
Oh. Well, you said you, and I assumed the narcissist in the house here, I guess.
No, for you, she will
Who, Winthrop?
17. And she says, that is all I can do for the day, but I am happy to help out. You guys put on a very, very good show. And with that, let's take a short bathroom break, and we will bring Olo back into the fray.
And I heal myself for 10.
Woo!
You awake yet? As we knock on the side of Wanderlust with a big stick.
Okay,
Okay, that's the standard sound. He's good to go.
Yeah.
Dave, cut him loose. Thud.
oof.
And I'll be right back. And also, yes, I am kind of going the narcissist route with Winthrop a little bit.
So
I'll be
What-
right back.
A little bit.
what you're saying is you're attempting to out asshole Thorian.
I think he's been pretty much this big of an asshole the whole time.
Right, but now it's even bigger.
Well, now it's a competition. Anyway, be right back. And Thorian should have got servants. It really would have made Thorian even that much more.
Oh, it would have made him insufferable.
Oh my god, can you imagine if someone, every time he was an asshole, came up with a cup of tea for him, and then he sipped it?
Servant, tea. Servant, my monocle.
Something horrible might have happened to the servants.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I wonder if the Quada will be interested in eating the Daves.
She had every opportunity to if she wanted to. Maybe she has a
That's true.
taste for cat.
Notice how there's only one Dave.
Walkerbow does not care. She now worships the ground Eku walks on.
Be right back.
Thorn kind of jiggles a rabbit he finds to see if Eku takes an interest in.
Oh, Lord.
Huh? What's good? Thorn is trying to determine if Celestials have a sense of irony, and seems reasonable. You don't often get to query such creatures with these important questions.
Mm-hmm. True. Patrick totally has me thinking now, like, what Eku's designs towards Walkerbow are.
Doing what? What you could improvise?
No, he's totally got me thinking, you know, like, what Eku's designs for Walkerbow are. Like, is it just, oh, this was totally just a term of endearment, or no, I actually want to make you my pet.
Yeah, that was funny.
There's only
What's-
one way to find out.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? With the way Walkerbow reveres whole, like, you know, Celestials, she may not say no.
What's curious, and I assume that Eku's identity is part of the module itself and not Patrick's ideas, is that it kind of presents an interesting problem in the same way that Gandalf was a problem in The Lord of the Rings, because he was so often so kind of feeble and curiously standoffish, and yet at times he was suddenly incredibly powerful. So the question was always, well, why is he creeping along through under a mountain with a little light at the end of his staff when he obviously could blow away all of these orcs?
You do realize he did
Back-
die in between those two events, right?
You're right, but only going after a Balrog. But, you know, like in The Hobbit, of course, I realized that The Hobbit was a simpler story that was kind of...
It was almost a more action-oriented story.
Yeah, but still
There's a lot more action, I feel, in The Hobbit than there is in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and it's a simpler story for that reason. But still, he he just seems often kind of curiously limited, self-limited, intentionally limited.
I always kind of viewed that as a form of energy conservation. Like, okay, maybe he did more stuff in The Hobbit, but he was also younger in The Hobbit, right? And like, where exactly is the source of magic in this world? That's like, I read the Lord of the Rings books too, like years ago. So if it was ever explained, I've completely forgotten it.
Oh yeah, that's a
So-
good point. Is
Yeah.
Mordor coming back? Is the dark guy coming back and gaining power, taking it from Gandalf? Because
Well,
there's got to be
there's-
a good
yeah.
reason that Sauron or Saruman
Sauron.
sides that guy sides with Gandalf.
Yeah,
or
because
no, with Sauron. The
yeah.
Sauron
He doesn't.
sides with Sauron. The
Well,
White
doesn't.
Wizard, Isengard.
No, he doesn't though. He was trying to establish himself as a body of power.
Yeah, he was a client state. Come on.
Yeah, he was
No.
attempting to appease Sauron until he could potentially seize the ring for himself. Because of course, everyone who captures the ring of Sauron obviously is gains his power and don't
Right.
immediately
So he
fall
was
under a
certainly
spell.
motivated by his own selfish interest.
He was yes,
Basically,
he
yes.
was he was working for Sauron to protect himself.
No, he wasn't working.
I was, yeah, right. I don't
No,
even
no.
He
work
wasn't
for Sauron.
working for Sauron.
Saruman the White was working for himself. He was literally trying to create his own power structure, and he was going to use the ring as a cog in his machine, almost literally.
He took orders from Sauron,
No,
the
no,
Dark
he-
Prince, the
No,
whole
no, no,
time.
no, no, no. He was influenced by him when he looked through the Planeteer. I forget
Palantir.
what. Yeah, but
The
it
Eye of
wasn't.
Sauron.
But it wasn't he was literally under the control. It was a dark thoughts, manipulating his vision on the world as opposed to manipulating the person himself.
I'm sorry, Lauren, if a forum turns you into a fascist or neo-Nazi,
4chan.
exactly or Reddit, you are evil. You've
What?
let it
I'm not
into your
saying he
house.
wasn't evil. I'm just
No.
saying he wasn't with the other evil person. They were acting independently.
Maybe it's just this modern age we're living in. He was working under a narrative from Sauron.
I think I'm with Lauren on this. I don't think Saruman was intentionally wanting to be a servant of Sauron. He had his own interests, and he was trying to outmaneuver Sauron, and ultimately was unsuccessful. But
I honestly think we're actually halfway both towards each other, because my point is he's a servant now, thinking that he will someday be able. He's like Wormtongue. He's basically Wormtongue to Sauron. He's going to be able to take
Wormtongue
over.
was literally a servant who then saw an opportunity and stabbed
But
him.
wasn't Wormtongue, didn't he join Saruman out of his own free will? Unlike
for the
Saruman-
promise.
Oh, yeah.
that was a more
For the promise of Rohan. He was going to get Rohan.
Yeah, for the promise of Rohan, but Saruman was who said that he was influenced because Sauron was quite powerful with the Eye of Saruman, with the globe thing and with the ring thing. Saruman eventually fell under Sauron's influence. He just became his willing servant. But
So-
Saruman, yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Finish.
I found the answer to it. It's in the Discord.
and
So I am
the
like
thing-
super
and the
interested now.
reason-
Sorry, Nabil, you finish. Go on.
No, because I just remember, Tara, what you mentioned earlier, it's not the reason, from what I can recall from the Lord of the Rings books, the reason Gandalf wouldn't use his magic or wouldn't use his powers, it's not because of his conservation, because Saruman, Sauron, the Balrog that was in the first movie, and Gandalf, they were not to use a poor analogy, but they were servants, or they were angels in the Lord of the Rings universe that was serving a higher being.
They
And
were
they're all-
archangels. They were like
Exactly.
Michael.
They were the alpha angels, the Chads.
I wouldn't call them serving a higher being as more serving a higher purpose or order. Like
Exactly. Let's go with that.
Saruman and Gandalf and all the wizards were, along with somebody else, actually formed a council.
Exactly.
On how to defeat the dark.
That is a great analogy. That they had a higher purpose more than rather serving a higher being. And
Gandalf
Gandalf
does say, though, when he returns, that he was sent back, implying that there was some agency sending him back, that it wasn't.
Yeah, the higher being saw that Gandalf was the only one, the only archangel, for a lack of a better analogy, that actually met all of his objectives. His objective 1, his objective 2, blah 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 blah. And he was the only one who was worth upgrading from Gandalf the Grey to white. So
This audio is going through, right? This audio is going 100% through.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
thank God.
Is
Oh,
everybody
God,
back?
yes.
Yes, we can
I
get
think so.
Also, the wizards were Maynard, which they were like demigods, and then there are the gods. They are gods.
Like the gummy candy?
No, Maynard, M-A.
I thought it was the Maiar.
It's a
Maiar, there we
it's a
go.
type of being in the Lord of the Rings universe.
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the company that makes Swedish berries.
No,
Oh
that
no,
is not.
that is similar. It's spelt much differently in Tolkienverse.
All
Yes.
What about
right. With
Radagast
that,
Brown? Oh.
we are going to get back to this game.
Yeah, stop nerding out, people. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh, maybe
I'm
we should
all
play
over
Lord of the
Patrick's
Rings
here.
next. Sorry.
all of you are such nerds.
I'm just interested
Nerds.
to see how these theories play out in the burlesque show I'm seeing this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you guys are across the bridge. Do you want to stop and take a short rest? Do you want to keep
Please.
moving?
Yeah,
so
let's
Dave
short
has
rest.
the camp set
Okay,
up.
so everybody
Chairs are there. Food's there. I'm sure everyone's going to have questions for Eku.
good looking map.
Not really.
so
Ola was passed out, so I have no idea what the hell is going on.
If you're spending a hit die, you get an additional 2 hit points.
My man, that's a nice one. That's a nice roll. Nice one.
And I will try, while they're asking Eku any questions they have, I will try and explain to Ola what happened. But I'm sure he's staring at Dave cooking eggs, like frying them, like he's like focused on that because he's so hungover.
Actually, a good cure for hungover is more alcohol, so I need that in my system more than eggs. Although I won't say no to eggs, definitely won't say no to alcohol.
Wow, I spent 2 hit die and got exactly the amount of hit points I needed.
Yeah, same here.
Why is that one green?
Because that's a max roll, a D8 plus 1.
Ooh, I got an 8.
Oh, I was looking at the 9 above. That's what confused me.
So we get an extra 2 hit points per die that we roll. Hit die.
No, just once.
Okay.
Oh,
And so you guys have a short rest. You enjoy some tea, some eggs. You have a very in-depth conversation about one of the favored fables that you guys all know through Faerun, and you explain it to Eku in minute detail to the point where you can see her eyes just glaze over.
Wait, are we telling her a children's story that we all know about coatls and asking if they're all true?
No, it's an adventure tale called that you guys are talking about halflings and this one magic ring. But it's something that a lot of kids across the realms have heard of, but Eku had not heard about it.
Some mildly fascist undertones too. But anyways,
Every halfling, dreads the tale of, learning to find that their name was once Bilbo.
I thought you were going to say every halfling is mildly fascist.
That's more a dwarven thing.
okay, so yeah, Hollis is going to say, so Eku, I mean, thank you for sort of pulling us off that cliff. I'm not sure why you would sort of spend time hanging around with us, considering you know what you are.
All Coatls have purposes. Part of my purpose is to help rid Chult of the undead. And one of the ways I get rid of the scourge of the undead here is as a guide. I know what goes on from place to place, and typically I only work with parties or groups that I believe will assist me in eliminating them on their travels.
Out of character, what do you mean by doing the helicopter thing?
It sounds like maybe a fan. So something going in the background behind you.
Sure, you don't want to blame me first?
No, because it came up with him. You're our normal scapegoat.
I just turned off the fan coil unit behind me. Is that better?
Yep, it's gone.
Okay, because I can't hear that, but maybe it's coming through the microphone like really loudly.
I couldn't hear it, but
Okay, so
I would also say I have a great love for some of the people that used to live here in Chult. There is, on the far side of the island that we didn't come down, an evil green hag named Nanny Poo Poo that, honestly, had we gone anywhere near there, I would have... Yes, please, Thorn. It's such a childish name, but... You know,
Another reason.
she is a thoroughly evil woman who murdered an entire group of people that I held great affection for.
Is that night hag that's been stalking us?
No, those are
mentioned hags.
different hags. I have not come across these hags before.
Well, there is a hag. She's around probably still, and we're not sure what exactly to do with her. I mean, aside from kill her, but we're not sure about the best way of luring her out.
I don't know at this point. I think it's something we just have to keep an eye out on them, and I certainly wish nothing more than their destruction.
Okay, well...
I also wouldn't be terribly surprised if they had something to do with this soul monger that you are after. It seems just the kind of thing they would be into.
Hags or death knights or vampire lords or something horrible and evil and undead, but we'll get to it, and through fire or loud rock and roll music, we'll figure out some way of destroying it.
Well, I would say we're only a few hours outside of Omu at this point. We should hit it by, well, just before mealtime.
Is that coincidental timing?
Could we perhaps discuss maybe your role further beyond the point to which we've contracted you already?
You won't... If you want me to take you into Omu itself, I could certainly be amenable to that. I've enjoyed my travels with you for sure.
Well, we certainly enjoyed our travels with you. I mean, before the whole magical flying rainbow snake thing. But we would certainly... I'm not sure how big Omu is. If it's a small city or if it's a massive sprawling metropolis larger than Port Nyanzaru.
Oh, it's not larger than Port Nyanzaru. It's about 3/4 the size. I mean, it was the great jewel of this continent for many, many years.
Well, and any assistance in helping us find where something like a soulmonger might be hidden in such a large city would certainly assist us in eradicating the world of it. Indeed.
You give me great things to prevaricate upon. I will think about this as we walk for the next few hours.
And Hollis will sort of bow his head and thank Eku.
Oh, I'll whisper in Hollis, thank you. I was trying to do that this morning.
Winthrop feels a very sharp elbow in his ribs.
Well, I never. Monocle drop.
All right, with that, Eku stands up, stretches herself out, and says, "That actually felt really good. I've been in this human form for almost a full month now. Oh, it's good to not have to stay in this body for too long."
Stretch out the wings.
Precisely.
Well, don't mind us.
And she looks over at you, Thorn, and just says, "And the jaws."
Good to have jaws.
All right. At this point, you guys are heading back into the jungle. Everything, closes back in on you. The canopy covers overhead. It's misty rain again. It's hot. It's humid, and it is just a narrow path that you guys are walking. So, give me a marching order, please.
Best survival first.
I think I have a decent survival.
We're pretty
Olo
close.
Yeah, I have a 7.
6.
Olo has a 6.
You guys go first.
I'm willing to be up near the front then.
Yep, and I'll help Baka keeping an eye on advantage.
I'll keep an eye on Eku.
Yeah. Eku says, we are getting close. Keep an eye out for the Yuan Ti. They have been I don't know if I would say guardians or keepers, but they've certainly been active around the city for the last little while anyway.
So, guidance on a survival check to not be ambushed?
Sounds good to me. Spam that guidance.
I'm asking Patrick because he's the DM.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I get advantage because of being helped by Winthrop.
Yep. All right. Yeah. You walk, you keep moving for, a fair ways. So I would move up to about, there. And, you've been getting through this jungle for about 40 minutes. And yeah, your eyes have been sort of peeled and kept closed for everything. Give me another check. Are you guys trying to move stealthily? Are you being quiet at all?
Yeah, I will try and stealth, and I'll try and keep everyone else stealthy behind me.
Yeah, I would.
All right,
I would
well,
be trying.
everybody, give me a group stealth check.
I'm gonna luck that.
Now I have
That's
inspiration.
better.
Yeah. Now I have inspiration on my sheet. Could I is that still there? Or is that from like sessions and sessions ago?
No, I'm not going to bar that. If you've got it, you've got it.
That was from last session.
Olo is a bit drunk and groggy, so he's extremely clumsy right now.
All right.
We understand.
Yeah. So give me another survival check then, Baka, or even a perception check, whichever you prefer. So with that, you guys.
Well, it's the same mod on both. I'm proficient in both, and I'm a wisdom caster.
Yeah. Okay. So survival is fine. You can move up to about there.
My wisdom's +3. Do you want me to go first? Does that actually help us anymore?
+4.
Oh, what's that one? Oh, that one was your guidance. I'm a dumbass.
Yes.
All right. And with that, as Winthrop and Baka, as you're sort of having this discussion and jockeying, I need both of you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Good.
Winthrop, you feel something brush up against your leg as you step over it. but you managed to skip aside and stop it. Baka, however, you feel something restrain around your leg, and it flips you upside down, and you are snared and hoisted about 3 feet off the ground, hanging upside down in the air. And
Were they honestly expecting a counterweight to a turtle's weight?
It's a spell.
It would,
Oh, okay.
The Ewoks have found us.
I know of this spell. I don't have it, but I know of this spell.
I finally got to use it.
I
So with
guess-
that, can I get all of
Hooray.
you to roll me initiative, please?
I'm sorry, Baka. I guess I was right.
Ah.
I'm looking at him in the eye. I'm like, we're not doing the Spider-Man kiss. Oh God, what's that?
snake. Oh. 1T.
Is there a badger or a mushroom around? Because if there is, we're fucked.
If it's a 1T, don't we need a wall?
I say, great work, Baka.
Yeah, man.
That's a reference. Never mind.
And with that, everybody, sort of in line hears Baka just sort of, whoa, and you can see him sort of flung up the air, and so he is hanging upside down. Thorn, you are up.
Wow, you go first. Let me check the details. I think I'm going to go as a bonus action. First, I'm going to cast Hex on one of them, Wanty. And then I'll cast-
As of right now, you can't actually see them. They are hidden away pretty well. So you would assume something is happening at this point, but it looks like Baka is caught in a snare trap.
I'll move up and a little bit and see if I can see something.
All right, give me a perception check.
Okay. Not great.
You are unable to spot anybody in the foliage at this point.
All right. I think I will cast Armor of Agathis then on myself and see what happens next. So that'll be it for my turn.
Hollis.
Okay, so I have just seen Baka flip upside down in a hilarious sort of net trap situation. Do I get the sense that this is not anything other than like an ascended hunter's trap?
Well, you give me a perception or investigation check to see what you think about it.
Okay.
You
16.
notice that you don't see anything holding Baka up.
Oh, yeah, that's a spell, guys. And out comes the rapier, and I start looking around for spell casters.
All right.
And I see through all.
With that, yeah, that best. So you see a couple of humanoids with snake heads in the foliage up ahead to your left.
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's just see the range on this. It's one creature. Boo.
Your action was your perception check, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you've got your
Okay.
bonus action left.
Oh, who's going after me? Deepwalker Bow. I kind of point to the foliage over there, and I say there, and Deepwalker Bow gets an inspiration.
All right.
All
Deepwalker
right.
Bow.
How thick is this foliage?
Very.
Okay. Are they hidden from me? Can I know where they're on the map, but can Walker see them?
Hollis was able to point them, in your general direction. So with this, I mean, your passive perception, Yeah, you're able to spot them with his assistance.
Excellent. Yeah, just gonna go straight in with that. So for
Which one?
8, the closest one.
All right.
And you know what? I'm going to duck back and I'm going to try and hide.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Yep. Roll a stealth check.
That's what I thought.
And with your, your arrow, it disappears into the foliage, and you can hear just a kind of sound. So you assume you hit something.
Yeah, yeah, that's it for me.
Olo.
Olo's taking a step forward, standing up, not standing up, well, whatever, however I'm able to stand up, next to Thorn. Am I able to see them from where I am?
Where you are, you'd have to give me a perception check because Hollis didn't point them out. Actually, no, Hollis pointed them out. So yeah, I'll say you're fine at this point.
All right, so I'm fine. So I moved from here 15, so I have another 30 steps left. All right, so I see them. I run towards one of them over here.
All right, yeah, you go crashing through the branches, and yeah, eventually you come face to face with this very large humanoid body, but a gigantic snake for a head that is, you can see has one of Walkerbow's arrows sticking out of its arm.
I just look at it in a very slurred speech pattern. I go, "Oh, aren't you ugly?" And I just start smacking it. First one.
That hits.
So is Olo's new nickname Pot or Kettle?
Anvil.
That hits as well.
All right, so I'm gonna go full throttle on this. Just give it in for your blows on this, and claws. That one.
That still hits.
It hits. I'm not gonna ask twice. 8 slash and go for fourth one. 4 slash.
All right. Yeah, you come in and, to the rest of you, it slowly seems like Olo is waking up as his quarterstaff just cracks against something, and then his just arms and legs are just a blur of motion. But all you see is just blood and hissing coming from inside these bushes, and what sounds like cracks and squeaks of pain eventually. Winthrop.
Yeah, pretty much end my term going, go, ugly.
Okay,
just another Thursday.
So ignoring the reverse drunken wood chipper to my left. Okay, so Baka, I'm going to assume as an adventurer that there's a rope around his foot. Have I noticed that it's not, and he's just kind of hanging there?
As you're looking, yeah, I would say you would notice there is clearly nothing there.
So there's nothing I can hit. So we've been going through the path. So I'm assuming I've had my anti-plant sword out. So 2 swipes at the. Do I see the snake in front of me?
You do not. It has not moved yet.
Oh.
It is invisible until it moves, basically.
Okay, so
The beauty of being a snake.
then
What you can do, if you want to try and get Baka down, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Magic-y.
And if it's yes, I am, but my Arcana's a -1. But if it's very poor, I'm gonna use a luck point on it. Yep, I'm gonna use a luck point. Even worse.
Yeah, you reach and you feel, and you're pretty certain something is there, but you can't quite figure out how to see through it. You know it's some sort of like illusion, invisibility kind of thing, but you just can't break it.
Okay, so I'm reaching up and I'm feeling around his feet and his ankles, and I'm trying to. And God, oh, your feet smell so bad. And done.
It's an entire callus, basically. However, my head is 3 feet off the ground.
That's an
And by my crotch.
huh.
And
No.
with that, it is the one.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be. Dang.
We'll let you two
Yeah.
figure that out.
This first one, streaking out past you, Winthrop, and going after Baka, you see this very large snake who, streaks past you and attempts to bite Baka as he is upside down. And does manage to get through, so you take 7 piercing and 6 poison damage as you feel this sharp pain on your leg, and you can just feel the venom sort of pump into your bloodstream.
Who takes
Stop
this?
that. We're doing this. We're doing something.
Baka does.
Okay, so I will only take 10 damage because I will use my reaction. I think I can take it. Let me double check. Dampen elements allows me to. Oh, nope, not poison. So no, I will take that extra 3.
All right, so yeah, you take 13 damage, and Olo, the Yuan-Ti in front of you, pulls out a scimitar, and then instead looks at you and just says, "Why don't you go count all the leaves on the plant?" And he points to the plant right there. And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Charm offensive.
You're a monk. You're good with wisdom.
Yeah, let's see how that turns out.
That's pretty well.
He's too drunk to listen to you.
I'm too drunk to listen to anyone.
You're like, you don't tell me what to do, Dad. I mean, man.
That is exactly right. Yeah, these words just sound ridiculous to you. And
25. It's 25 leaves.
Definitely, most definitely.
Right, so Winthrop fails 4 Olo.
And with that, the other Yuan-Ti that is hidden in the bushes here is going to take 2 shots, one at Baka and one at Winthrop. And both of them are going to miss. They just harmlessly bounce off the back of your shell, Baka, as you slowly spin in the air. And it is your turn.
All right, action is to bless myself, Winthrop, and Beatrix.
Thank you.
Can't really do much with a bonus action right now. So as my turn ends, I have to give a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because I'm restrained in order to try and break free.
Yes.
Nope. I don't think 13's going to do it.
Is a 13 going to do it?
I think. Yeah, crap. A 13 just does it. You focus and you twist and you pull, and yeah, you fall on the ground. You don't take any damage, but you are prone, but you are free.
Hashtag bless y'all.
I like that that's a thing.
Beatrix.
All right. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna
Remember
hit
your
someone.
bless.
I'm remembering my bless. Oh, I don't have a bless button, but that's fine.
Well, you just need to activate it.
Where?
It's under the cog, the saving throw and attack modifiers. The checkbox. The show global save modifier, show global skill modifier, show attack modifier, and damage modifier.
Oh,
Takes a while to find them, I found.
They're immediately below your, NPC, roll advantage, etc., etc., etc.
what?
It's in a rightmost column. It's about what, 6, 7 lines down.
It's not there. I've looked at both. It is.
You click
Oh,
the
okay.
cog, rightmost section, and you go down. There's like 4 check mark boxes in a row,
Yeah.
and it says show global, and then it's different things for each one of them. You turn all of them on, then on your core page, below your saving throws and below your attack stuff,
Oh, I
there are
got
check
it.
boxes. Yeah.
All right.
Those both hit.
Nice.
You swing and slash away.
Woo.
And your second one just, from the sternum straight on upwards, you just eviscerate, and this snake just sort of cuts itself in half and falls away to the left and the right. It is dead.
Good job. All right, and then I'm going to use my shield and cover my eyes.
All right, you do that. Top of the round, Thorn, you now see
Okay.
there is a snake in the tree there, and you saw a couple of arrows fire out from over there.
So I will try to find Snake Schmake. I'll try to figure out where the arrows came from. I mean, if I move forward, can I do another perception check? Is that the idea?
Hollis has already pointed them out to you, so
I'll head over there and see if I can find my opponent.
yeah, I would say with your passive at this point, they've revealed themselves with their attack, so you'd be able to see them.
All right, so I'm going to shoot all the way in there. Since I cast Armor of Agathis on me with the intention of being in melee combat.
Oh no! I had a plan. I was hoping Baka was floating, and I was going to push him into that snake.
Was your plan a
Um,
plan?
I'm going to draw my.
I'm on the
rapier.
ground right now.
Oh
Free
no!
action.
I went to the washroom, so I didn't.
Yeah, Baka managed to free himself.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
All right,
You're also
Thorn.
blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Woohoo!
Oh,
That's my damage.
Yeah, you with a great flourish, just absolutely managed to stab, and this great sort of gout of greenish blood comes pouring down your sword as it looks like you've stabbed him right sort of into his liver, and he just doubles over in pain and just
Right. Excellent.
Hollis.
all right. Hollis is gonna walk over to here, and as he starts strolling, he starts singing, "Never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm." No, nobody's getting that reference.
Oh, it's who doesn't
I know the
know?
reference.
Yeah, who
Yes,
doesn't know
excellent.
George Michael's
It's
first
Wham!
unofficial solo? So
No, it's Wham!
Bam!
Never gonna dance again. Stupid feet have got no
It's
rhythm.
Guilty feet.
Guilty feet.
Is it
Guilty
guilty? Oh.
And I hate to be this person. Technically, George Michael recorded that not as Wham.
And
No.
that sucks because it turned
I mean,
out.
it went out on. Yeah, that's how much of a fan I was of that song. So yeah.
Oh,
No,
don't
it
worry.
turns out that I've just been playing, and Hollis has much more knowledge.
All right, and
Who you talking to?
that, it takes its damage and it immediately starts to.
Start
Move.
stabbing, boys.
Yeah. So Winthrop and Hollis, and Baka, you're all going to get attacks of opportunity. Baka, yours will be with disadvantage.
Sorry, what do I have to do?
Attack
Stab
of
away.
opportunity.
Oh, okay. So I was using my sword, so. Oh no, I wasn't. I was using my bow.
Yeah. So both Hollis and Winthrop get hits in as it dashes away.
Winthrop
Just
has
5.
disadvantage, isn't it? No, Baka is. Winthrop isn't. Although you're using a longbow, it
Yeah, but he moved, so he's not, doing it within while he's close to him. And Winthrop doesn't take that penalty anyway.
No, Winthrop has sharpshooter, not crossbow expert.
Yeah, I have distance, not close.
Ah, right. So,
But if I can wait for him to go 5 feet and then shoot him, then I'm okay.
I guess my question was what an opportunity.
yeah, no, you'd
attack
have
is.
disadvantage as well. So only Hollis is the one that manages to get a hit in as this snake slithers away into the jungle.
And I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. And I'm gonna spare you guys my tone deafness.
Yeah, that actually hurt my ears.
Ooh.
Really driving in that knife there, Lauren.
Deep
Gotta
Rocker
have
Bow.
it.
No.
Make-
My ears
make-
are sensitive to stuff like that. And if someone is
To-
flat or sharp or really
To-
off key,
Tone deafness, yes.
yeah.
Gonna move up.
Aren't you glad
I'm
I'm
the
playing
one
the bard?
between.
Yeah, so far.
Oh,
You've
the
done
one
really
beside
well.
Beatrix is dead.
He's dead.
Woo!
So it's just the one besides
And-
Thorn that is still alive.
Perfect. And bonus action, I'm going to duck back into the trees and try and hide.
Did you see another tabaxi here a second ago?
Yeah, I don't want to be suggested again.
Just cover
That
your
didn't turn out
eyes.
so well for me last time.
Just
Hide.
cover your
Oh.
eyes.
I think it was
I-
Babu.
Babu. I look at Walkerbow and I say, "Hey, take some of this drink. It doesn't work when you're drunk."
Nobody tells me what to do.
Okay, I see the one next to Thorn, and I waddle my way through, waddle, and I bring the quarterstaff down. I'm running and bring the quarterstaff down. The first one, 19.
That hits.
Second
That
one,
hits.
20.
Sound of wood on snakes.
And again, I'm gonna go flurry of blows. Gonna bring it again, and it's like you won't like me, but I'm sober. Claw attack. Ah, that's a fail.
That does
That's-
miss.
That was sobering.
And here's my fourth strike.
That hits.
7 slash. I do a spinning slash attack, pushing it against the tree that it's behind.
Yeah, and
It's
it slams up against the tree, and even its head sort of knocks back, and you can see it's dazed and bruised, and doesn't look like it's got too much life or fight left in him. Winthrop.
Where's my booze? Wanty.
Okay, so that snake took off. I can't see it, right?
Yeah, it's not hidden, but it would have at least half cover from you right now in this
He
deep
ignores
jungle.
half cover.
Oh, that is true. So you'd see enough of him. You could take a shot if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it's the same for the one that Olo and Thorn are attacking, so I'm going to aim for them.
All right.
You're gonna aim
And-
for Thorn and me, or Thorn and me.
Yes, one shot in each of their backs. So this isn't my first attack for the round, so I only get the 2 attacks. And they're both to this guy.
Okay.
That's
Misses.
first.
William tells him and just hits the right above his head. That hits. And that is enough to take him out. So it pierces through his chest into the tree behind him, and he just slumps down over top of the arrow, but is still attached to this tree.
Guess I'll just enjoy my armor of Agathis as a cooling layer on top of me.
And this snake is going to...
He didn't roll his blessed on that first attack.
Oh yeah, roll your bless.
I forgot about Bless.
Which means you hit, so because their armor class is 12, so either way, you got him down. So roll your damage for the first attack.
I did. It's 7. Oh, sorry. It's 7.
So there you go. So you'll be able to turn and fire your second arrow at the fleeing snake. And so he will take, or she will take another 7 damage. And then,
You better run, snake.
yeah, on their turn, they are going to dash away and they will be out of sight.
How does a snake dash?
It slithers quickly. And with that, you guys are out of combat.
Yay!
Tea
We-
break.
We've solved your snake puzzle.
Armor packages
Yay!
last an hour, so I get a whole hour of like being inside a lollipop. I mean, a frozen ice.
What?
Everybody attack Thorn.
All right, so what is your marching order going forward?
Somebody
Well-
drag me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Baka, but I think maybe I should go first this time.
Although,
Why don't
please,
you both go first?
Hollis, can you carry me?
No,
Come on, man, be a pal.
not even if I had a hand cart.
I'll whistle for Wanderlust,
How are we
and
gonna?
we will load up Olo onto the side of Wanderlust, like he's tied to the side facing out.
There's not really any way for us to stealth with a gigantic Triceratops. No offense.
It's been coming with us this whole time, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
not?
that's why I've been doing group checks. So there's always a chance. This time you guys didn't quite make it, but even as you guys keep going, you guys continue marching for about another half hour, 40 minutes, and Eku lets you know you're getting very close. And all at once,
A cliffhanger. Literally
All
a
at
cliff.
once, a blurry screen.
I wonder
the
where- yeah, wow.
Zoom out.
The jungle parts to reveal a dead city enclosed by sheer cliffs. Ruined buildings and stone boulevards rise like ghosts from the floor of the misty basin. Colorful birds glide overhead. You can see a waterfall pours into the basin, creating a swollen river that floods much of the city before draining into a deep rift filled with molten lava. A ruined palace lies a few hundred feet from the edge of the steaming abyss. And you can see the cliffs surrounding you are 150 feet high and composed of different crumbling rocks. And every 100 feet or so, Eku walks up and points out that there are gargoyles perched on the brink of the precipice. And she just lets you know that you have to be careful. If you try and climb down or fly over, they will attack. I have found the main entrance to the city is over on the far, far side. And she points it out, and you can see far, far across in the distance a set
The
of...
turn order.
Yeah, you can see that there is a staircase leading down all the way over there. Or perhaps going over the waterfall is another way we can get in to avoid them. But that is what most of you see. Winthrop, as you were the first to step forward, what you see instead is a city of magnificent whitewashed buildings which stretch out before you. Sunlight sparkles off glass domes and windows, yet not as all is not well. Black smoke coils from fires across the city. Corpses litter the streets and wraiths circle the rooftops like vultures. A sphere of utter darkness grows out from the heart of the city, blotting out the light as it expands towards you. You turn away, and when you look back, the darkness is gone. The city is now flooded and an overgrown ruin.
Oh, I'll fall back onto my ass.
Are you alright?
Blup, 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 and I'll blup, 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 blup for a second and explain that.
All right, and that is where we will leave it for the night, as you guys have arrived at the city of Omu.
Wow.
Nice.
Anyone believe like me that we have to go to the one on that pillar jutting out of the lava?
Yeah, I'm calling
Yeah.
dibs on that pillar there for our soulmonger.
Has anyone else thought that it would take maybe a day for the rock to actually build up to that level, and then it would continue forward? Or am I just taking too much geology?
Yeah.
Ah,
You've
but have you
taken
taken
way too much da, da, da.
geology? Have you taken fantasy geology though?
No.
Well, there you go.
But I always try and keep real geology in my adventures.
Yeah, Tolkien kind of played fast and loose with his mountain ranges too, I recall.
He did.
Yeah, the Lonely Mountain shouldn't be there.
There is a way to do it, but I mean, it's Hawaii.
And somehow Olo has grown 3 sizes.
Well,
Yeah, Olo's a big boy.
he became a real boy that day.
And
That was
Olo,
really good, Patrick. I really like that.
Good. Olo, you
Absolutely.
earned 300 XP.
Cool.
Wait, are you doing meat grinder or are you doing normal?
Meat.
330 then.
All
Cool.
right.
No, that's just for Olo because he missed the first section.
Yeah.
And everybody else, regular is 471. Meat grinder is 518. And when you open up the pack that you found, Hollis, inside you find a large, rough, uncut gem and a few hundred gold, the total of which came out to 225,
Mm-hmm.
which means everybody gets 32 gold.
All right.
Wait.
Downtime days, faction renown, etc.
No renown, got that last time, but you get 5 downtime days.
800 more XP, and I'm at level 7.
All right.
Nice.
Wait.
And
I am-
congratulations, you guys have made it to the Forbidden City.
Ooh!
Where we'll be spending the next 10 sessions before
Yeah.
we
Guys,
actually
can you-
descend into
Guys,
the
can you
Mars.
keep the ooze down? The hangover is killing.
Listen, just shrink a couple of sizes, and the hangover won't be so bad.
I think that would make it worse.
I think I made that mistake. I should have taken that egg earlier, fried egg.
Yeah,
You know, I think-
you need greasy food to beat a hangover.
I'm here for a
Yep.
reason.
I think Hollis is the appropriate size.
All right, guys, I got to run. I'll see you next week.
All right, so
All right.
before that happens,
Oh.
just as a party, what do you guys, which way do you want to try and go into the city? Do you want to walk around and go down the staircase, or do you want to try and go down the waterfall?
Down the
Waterfall.
waterfall.
Yeah,
Waterfall.
Hollis is not a front door kind of guy. Waterfall.
We don't want to just let Eku take care of the gargoyles as we
Um,
scale the cliffs.
Patrick, how long have we been walking today?
You've been walking, since the morning. It's now about 5:30. So with your fight and your battle, you've been walking about 6.5, 7 hours.
So let's set up camp, and we'll all think about it, and tomorrow morning we'll decide which way we're going to go.
Except that I think
So
Patrick
we're
wants-
taking a long rest?
Yes, but I want to know.
Yeah, I'm being a dick
I'm-
here. Come
I'm
on, guys,
guessing
you're
this is-
healthy.
Stairs is probably the best option, I think, guys.
I've got 3 for the waterfall, 1 for the
Oh, yeah.
stairs.
Stairs.
for the stairs.
Undecided.
Roll a d4.
Stairs.
I kind of want waterfall.
Stairs.
I'm either waterfall or stairs.
Well, of
If-
course, you have to be either of the two. There's only 2 choices.
Oh, I thought we could try scaling down too.
Well, technically, okay, you could, but you will be attacked by the gargoyles, according to Eku.
It's about a day's
Stairs.
hike-
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
day's
5
hike.
downtown.
Boo.
Okay, I'm just going to go across. So, Lauren, you said stairs. Andy was
Correct.
undecided. Andy, stairs or waterfall?
Quick question: does it take about a day to get over to the stairs?
No. You will to get around to the stairs. I mean, it'll be sort of hand waved. You guys can just, start there.
Yeah. Okay. Stairs.
Okay. And
Ugh.
Chris, you were saying waterfall. Okay. Ian.
Stairs.
Okay. Nabil, you said waterfall.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to come down to you, Stephanie.
It's a tie. Wow.
It's
Yeah,
it's
'cause,
it's a little.
Tara said waterfall, so
How is the waterfall actually going to happen? Are we going to put ourselves in like crates and go down, or are we just going to rappel down?
Whatever works.
Eku.
Stairs.
well, we have
Walker boat wants to do the
we
barrel
have-
over the waterfall.
we have boats, and I would say if we're careful and dexterous, we shouldn't be injured. I've gone down both ways, and I haven't been hurt either time.
Wait, here? You've gone down that waterfall here?
Yes,
As a coatl.
in my human form.
Oh, well, if she says it'll work. Why not?
Liar, liar,
Waterfall
pants on
it is.
fire.
Think about it like a fun amusement
I
park
am
ride.
incapable of lying.
All right.
She is. She told me that.
That's what a liar would say.
Well, give me an insight check. Actually, as a coatl, they cannot lie.
Yeah,
Okay,
I tell
that-
him that. No, she told me that. It's true.
Okay, then I'll take your word for it. Okay, fine, I
Quick.
believe you. But your pants are still going to be on fire sooner or later.
Quick,
Hey, I
Echo.
didn't say you wouldn't get hurt. I said there's, if done properly, you won't get hurt.
Quick, Echo.
I mean-
Say the sky is green.
I cannot say that. The sky is currently gray and cloudy.
Damn, she's
Okay.
telling the truth, guys.
It's telling the truth. As a
She's
monk,
nice and
I'm gonna. As a
Sorry.
monk, I'm gonna get hurt less if I fall from the waterfall. So that's a fine place for me. I'm fine going that way.
Down the waterfall.
Well, Stephanie was the deciding vote.
Waterfall.
Oh, fine.
Hey,
Dave, set up the fight tent.
The separate beds come out.
He,
Oh,
uh,
honey,
he-
we've already been doing that. I never got over the whole almost kill me with by playing with the wand.
Reset
lightning
up
one.
the fight tent.
he
Bring up
pushed.
the travel couch to sleep on.
Oh, and no, there's two fight tents, but they're exactly next to each other. And there's only like a millimeter of fabric in between.
The camping couch.
Oh, good lord.
He pushes the twin beds apart.
Yeah, but it's like still close enough that you can hold hands.
You make Dave sleep between you.
Ew.
Well, no. I mean, if he holds me, but no.
Oh, don't worry. Dave will tell you a bedtime story.
All right. I've got to walk the dog and then head to the airport to pick up a friend. Thanks, everybody.
All
I
right.
will
Great
see
station,
you next
Patrick.
week. So
Still no Storm King's Thunder next week. I was at a girls' retreat this weekend. Last weekend. This weekend I have my cousin's wedding, and then the next weekend I have Anime North. And it was just a little too
Oh yeah, I gotta
much.
prepare for that.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I may actually have that tier 3 ready to go if you guys would be able to play as opposed to.
I might be able to play. I have
Yeah.
Hildegard.
I can play.
Okay, I'll keep you guys informed. But yeah, I think I'll be able to have a tier 3 one shot ready to go.
As long as it's not the same one you ran at Breakout that I was in, I'm
It
good.
is not. It is one of the new ones.
holy smokes! I'm in, definitely.
Yep, and
And
All right. So
I'm in.
Oh, no.
Unless you
Alright.
don't have any more space, then I'm obviously
Oh
out.
no, I've got space. It's as long as you got a legal tier 3 character, it's all good. So 11 to levels 11 to 16.
No,
Shotgun.
I don't.
Dibs on wild magic sorcerer.
You must be able to make one with all your DM time, though.
I haven't been running AL very much, so I only ran those 2 sessions, and I've used those already now.
Oh, I thought your sisters were AL legal too.
Not yet. Soon
Wait.
though.
Aren't there rules for doing AL in custom campaigns?
I haven't been doing Tyranny of Dragons from the book, but I haven't been running it AL legal.
Yeah, so that doesn't
What-
count. You have to run
Yeah.
AL legal.
Yeah, because I've opened it up to everything. Like you can pick from any book. One's got a UA character, and she's using one of the books. Like, yeah. Once this campaign is done, once they have their freaking final battle with Tiamat, then I'm going to make them AL legal, just so that way they're not stuck with just me. Like if they find a game at school or close to home on a night that we're not running, they can go out and they can play. They're not stuck to one night a month. So that's the only reason why I'm making it legal for them.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the next big one I run, I might not do it AL legal because like the one shot we did on Tuesday was fun, but the way the group was playing, using Adventurers League ideas was really constraining because they were slightly evil and like trying to sort of threaten people and get other money or stuff out of people. And because it's Adventurers League, you can't add treasure, so I can't sort of yes and as far as I would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I squeezed that halfling's nuts a little hard.
Oh,
But it was
God.
good, and I mean, like it was good that they were able to offer you something that's tobacco. But yeah, they can only offer you things that outside of that game itself will have no value. So there's ways around it, but it is limiting.
Anyway, I'm gonna log off for that, and I will
Same.
see you guys next week. And
Yep.
start thinking about Spire characters.
All right. Good night, everyone. See you next week.
See
Good
ya.
night.
Have a great trip to Philadelphia, guys.
Oh,
Thanks.
we
Enjoy
will.
the trip.
Oh, the Cheesesteak Town. Nice.
All right. I am
I
turning
think
up.
it's the after listening to a podcast, it's now the White Flight Town for me.
What is?
Ouch.
Oh,
Because Levittown was there.
yeah. Listen to the Dollops, Levittown, the widest suburb. I grew up next to that town, and it hasn't really changed much. But anyway, I'm going to shut off the stream. Thanks for coming out, Red Dragon, Slow Cool, Cog Whistle, and a few others that and everyone else. Have a nice night. Bye. Catch you next week.
Good night.
Like-
See you next week.
People
See
hurt by
ya.
crap.